Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and NINZA Pro Traders. It's Wednesday, July 27th. It's about 7:45. Run a little late this morning. Typical computer issues. So let's get started real quick here and run through it. Looks like we had opened at 2166 last night, and it just kind of consolidated for a while, moved up into the just above our first target zone here this morning, up into the 2161.75 area, and then just pull back just a little bit, basically double top right here, and with our overnight high of 69.25. Overnight low would be considered a 63.75 area right at the open right there. So let's take a look at what we might expect for today. One, FOMC, 1 o'clock Central, 2 Eastern. We've got this morning we already had MBA mortgage applications, which were down about 11% this morning. Durable goods at 7:30. We look at the market move on those right now. And then we got pending home sales, oil inventory, or pending home sales at 9 o'clock. Got the oil inventories at 9:30. So got a busy morning, and of course, again, FOMC 1 o'clock. So always be careful on these days. Sometimes the market just runs right up and then dies, and then other times it's not worth trading in the morning. So best for most people just take the morning off, wait for after the news, or maybe just take the whole day off. Have a good day with that one, okay? So let's get started here again. We got for the upside, since we're above the 24-hour VWAP, market's starting to move up this morning. Obviously, we're going to touch this 69.25 and double top the overnight high. Look for another small pullback right back at the top of this zone, and then move on up if we're going to move to the upside today. Look for move up at least into the 71, probably 71.25 up to the bottom of this zone, 72.50. Look for a pullback into this area as the market opens back to the 69 area. If the bulls are really going to step in this morning and start moving based on news and other world events, then we're going to jump right up through here and head to the 2175 area. Look for a pullback to test this zone. And after we test this zone, we're going to look for our first move up into the 2177 area. Bottom of this zone, we've talked about this every day this week and some last week. Fibonacci extension. After this, look for it to come back and retest this 7170 or the 2175 area right here, and then maybe pull on back to here and back up. This is where we might get some consolidation today if we get up in this area. However, if we can get up into this zone and break up into the 2180 area, look for a pullback to test this and then move right on up to the 2183 area today. I don't think we'll get to the next zone, but the next zone up to that is the 2186 area. We get up into this 2183 area, look for it to start pulling back, maybe even get some profit takers to pull this back to the 2177 area and test this fib extension right here. Now, let's look to the downside. If we come up to this and we don't break this zone or we don't actually reach the 69.25, look for a fallback to the open price of 66 as it closes below the 24-hour VWAP, and then more and more consolidation through this zone, this whole area, until the market decides to break out to the upside or to the downside. If we get a breakout to the downside, look for it to move to overnight lows to 63.75, back up to retest 66, and then right back down. A lot of consolidation yesterday. Look for a move down to the open yesterday, 62.75. And once we get into that, look for another retest back up to this open, and then down into this 2160 zone, followed by down in this. There's even a lot of possible consolidation areas right in this area here, and look for a loaded day of 56.25. Now, some really bad news would have to happen, like the oil inventories, to drive it below this, and they could. So be careful, along with the FOMC news. Let's hope there's no surprises today. After moving to this zone right in here, look for a move back up in here, possibly reversal all the way back up to the up scenario. But if we reverse back up to here and stop at this 59 area, look for a hard push down to this 54, followed by all the way down to the lower 51s, and then back up to retest this zone, then down to the 44 area. So be cautious of this whole area. Now let's take a look at market profile for just a second. Bring up the daily. And as you can see, we are still in this consolidation period we've been talking about now for about 2 weeks. We have broke the 127 extension, and we are looking for targets of 2177. So if you were in these trades back here at the 2160 level, you're still in a swing trade, still sitting pretty, and just waiting for this next move up to here, possibly up to 87. So hold on to your trades and be patient with these. And these one or two contracts and these swing trades are going to pay off in the next week or two. So be cautious with that as it moves up into this area. At the 2177 area, could come all the way back down here and retest this 127 extension here, possibly fall to the 51 area. That's why I think the 51 area is going to hold in here as we have for the last week or so. So be cautious with this in this area. If you are doing the swing trades, if we get a move up to this 27, you can take some profit here or plan for a pullback into this area about 67 before we push up to this 2187 here this morning. And it should be a good day. Be careful of the FOMC again. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com and have a great day.